Koi no Yokan is the seventh studio album by the American alternative metal band Deftones. The album was released through Reprise Records on November 12, 2012, in the UK and November 13, 2012, in the United States. The album was met with positive reception from professional critics on release. It debuted at number 11 on Billboard charts with sales of 65,000 copies. According to Nielsen Soundscan, the album sold over 200,000 copies to date in the US. Background: band frontman Chino Moreno characterized the album as dynamic with a full range of noise, noting that more contributions were made to the album from bassist Sergio Vega compared to their previous record, Diamond Eyes. The Deftones recorded Koi no Yokan differently from their previous studio releases. This led to the more rhythmic sound featured on it. The major change in the recording process came with the use of the Fractal Audio System's AXFX preamp FX processor. Koi no Yokan was the first album guitarist Stephen Carpenter used a different amp and cab as he did on those that preceded it. Fractal audio creates the sound of multiple outboard amps and pedals and allowed for different tones. Bassist Sergio Vega said the group was able to bring Fractal into hotel rooms and run it into software and record ideas and flesh them out later. The group tracked guitar, bass, and vocals. Then recorded drums, and replaced the guitar, bass, and vocals. Vega confirmed everything was organic. Koi no Yokan marks the second album to not feature longtime bass player Chi Cheng, who was in a car accident in November 2008 which left him comatose or partially conscious state up until his death in 2013. The album was released on November 14, 2012. Release: on September 19, 2012, the band released the song Leathers as a promotional single via a free download on their website. On October 8, 2012, Leathers was released as the album's first single. Leathers was also released as a limited edition Kaz single with Rosemary as its B-side. On October 3, 2012, the song, Tempest, premiered on Pure Volume for streaming. Tempest was released as a single on October 9, 2012. Koi no Yokan was released on vinyl in 4 versions, a standard retail version pressed on 140-gram black vinyl. A direct-to-consumer version on 180-gram black vinyl with foil-stamped numbered jackets. An international edition pressed on 180-gram vinyl. And an exclusive edition sold through Hot Topic retailers pressed on 140-gram clear-colored vinyl. Rolling Stone called the album adventurously aggressive, and stated that, Koi no Yokan ranges from brutal, blunt force trauma to epic prog rock atmospherics. Opener Swerve City sets the tone immediately with a bludgeoning riff, but Deftones also take nuanced approaches to angstite tension, weaving meticulously crafted cosmic rock on Entombed, and wading through murky, jagged textures on Rosemary. The band also launched a tour on October 9, 2012 which ended on November 21 in Los Angeles. The band played at venues with capacities between 1,000 and 4,000 with the idea of fans being able to experience the music before the album even came out. Critical reception: the album was met with overall critical acclaim. The aggregate review site Metacritic assigned an average score of 86 to the album based on 18 reviews, indicating universal acclaim. With this score, Koi no Yokan was among the 8 best-reviewed albums of 2012. Gregory Heaney or Olmosic wrote, "While a lot of bands out there have been tinkering with the loud-quiet dynamic for decades now, what makes Deftones so special is their ability to do both at the same time, effectively blending the calm and the storm into a single sound." Misha Perlman of BBC Music wrote, "It transcends the boundaries and expectations of its genre, even those previously set by the very band that made it." Al Horner of NME said of the album, "It's a shotgun blast of cranked guitars, bruising hardcore on canyon-sized choruses, and it's mesmerizing." Greg Fisher of Sputnik Music called it a remarkably consistent effort that glitters with supreme melodies as much as crashes with massive riffs, showcasing the quintet's most accomplished material in over a decade. In May 2013, Revolver named Koi no Yokan Album of the Year at the 5th Annual Revolver Golden Gods Award Show. Track listing: all lyrics written by Chino Moreno, all music composed by Deftones. Personnel: No Yokan album personnel adapted from the CD liner notes. Deftones, Abe Cunningham drums, Stephen Carpenter guitar, Frank Delgado samples, keyboards, Chino Moreno vocals, guitar, Sergio Vega bass, technical personnel, Nick Raskulinecz production, Matt Hyder production, engineering, Steve Omana engineering, Rich Costia mixing, Eric Asipa mixing, Ted Jensen mastering, Chris Kasich Pro Tools mix engineering, Frank Maddox art direction, package design, Futura photography, 13th Witness band photograph. Charts Year-end charts References. External links, official website.